In the previous video, we talked about, the concept of cutout being a temporary state. In a situation where the crop is cut out and the fruit that's actually growing on the plant starts to age and mature, that demand for those resources on that plant gets less. So if the resources are available, like water, nutrition, and we have plenty of sunlight and warmth, this crop will then tend to want to regrow. Now that's all good when you've got the season length to allow that fruit to actually mature in time, ready for harvest. If the days are getting shorter, the radiation load's getting less, and we're pulling back a little bit on our irrigations and we've consumed the nitrogen that we have available in our soil, this crop will stay essentially cut out and will support and grow the fruit that's actually present on the plant. So one of the most important management considerations in terms of optimising yield in a particular environment is getting that timing of cutout right. The concept of the last effective flower date is that we want to be producing our last flower on that date and allow it enough time so it matures into a bowl that will open and produce yield and appropriate quality. Cutting out too early, before the last effective flower date, we're not providing the resources to allow that crop to continue to grow, and we're not taking advantage of our season length. We're actually missing out on yield. The opposite situation, where cutout overshoots the last effective flower date, we have too much vegetative growth, and that can be challenging in terms of insects and for preparing harvest aids. Or you will have bowls that are not maturing in time. While we strive to have our crops cut out in a timely fashion, we still have tools in the toolkit to allow us to actually manage and respond to that situation. So look to have your harvest aid applications at the time when you were going to put them on. If you've got immature fruit there, it's most likely that the harvest aid will remove those fruit. And secondly, if the conditions are warm and suitable, they're going to be highly effective in terms of removing that excess vegetative growth. But the most important thing is that we're sticking to an appropriate harvest time, trying to avoid the other problems that come with delayed harvest times that might be associated with excess rainfall and temperatures where we don't get the harvest aids to work effectively.